So I saw a Reddit post about a few weeks ago. Some dude was asking if the World War II setting will hurt competitive Call of Duty. And he lists his concerns, mainly the guns and the game modes and stuff like that. But it kind of got me thinking a little bit. But I want to say this right off the bat that the World War II setting will not hurt Call of Duty or competitive Call of Duty in any way. It should help it for the simple fact that it's going to be boots on the ground. So the guy's main concern was the weapons. For some reason, he thought that uh, World War II has nothing but bolt action rifles, which isn't the case. I feel like a lot of people are mixing up World War One with World War II. World War II had a ton of automatic weapons as well as bolt action. And I wrote some down here. So, for example, for bolt action, you have the Springfield semi-automatic rifles. You have the M1 Garand, M1 Carbine, SKS. Assault rifles, you have the BAR, STG-44, FG-42. Submachine guns, you have the Thompson, M3, MP40, PPS, and PPS-H, and the Type 100. Then shotguns, you have like the trench gun and stuff like that. So I don't really know why that he thinks that there's going to be nothing but bolt action rifles, which totally isn't the case. I don't know why people are worried about that. If you are, if you took any history class in school, you would know that there's not just bolt action rifles in World War II. But speaking of the guns, obviously Sledgehammer is making this Call of Duty coming up, and they made Advanced Warfare, which in that game, my main problem and the biggest problem I think was the gun balancing in Advanced Warfare. Hopefully they get that straightened out in World War II. That way most of the guns could be balanced, and we'll see like a variety of weapons in competitive, other than like one or two guns. Another problem is like the supply drops. I feel like some of these guns will be in the drops. I just get that feeling. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully that's not true. But I get the feeling that a lot of these weapons, like, I just hope like they don't put like the Thompson, the MP40 in the supply drops. If they do that, that's gonna piss me the fuck off, and I'm gonna be like, you know, fucking pissed. But yeah, hopefully they don't do that. But Michael Condrey did tweet out the other day that there's gonna be no unlimited sprint. Some guy asked him on Twitter if there's going to be unlimited sprint or not. He tweeted back, no. And I don't know what the concern is. This has got some people scared for some reason. Black Ops 2 was considered the best Call of Duty of all time, and that game did not have unlimited sprint. So I don't know what the problem is. It should help the game, make it more strategic. So yeah, and another big concern that I have that the guy didn't list in the Reddit post is the specialist. We don't need specialists in competitive Call of Duty. It shouldn't be in the game at all. If you want to use it for pubs, fine, but for competitive, in the competitive setting, specialists shouldn't be allowed. It's too cheap. It's just not competitive. It's a simple fact that it's not competitive. So hopefully specialist is gone. This will be the last time we ever see it in Infinite Warfare. So hopefully that won't be in the game at all.